Good morning, guys. Yes, English today, no Dutch. Yesterday, the Dutch AMA, first time Dutch for me on social media yesterday. And yeah, a lot of viewers in Dutch. Thank you to all the Dutch community. Good morning, Jens. I hope the sound is good today. Today, I'm not wearing the AirPods, but I'm using the dead cat like thing, Rhodes, mic, stuff, hooked on my telephone. Bom dia! Live on Sunday. Yes, a little bit more early than the normal Sundays, but I wanted to be early and I want to do some cool stuff this afternoon. Can you give me a few thumbs up to show me that the sound is okay, that there is not too much wind? I would love to know because it's very important for me. Sound okay? Is it better than with the AirPods? Smash the like! Yes, I saw the pictures. 20 centimeters snow. 20 centimeters snow in the Netherlands. And I also read the news of the Rijksoverheid that you're not allowed to throw snowballs. You can only throw snowballs one on one. I would say hashtag biggest snowball fight ever. Just do it. Biggest snowball fight ever. Go outside and everybody start to throw snowballs, you know, like snowballs all day long. Snowballs, whole neighborhood, go onto the streets, throw snowballs. Oh yeah. Yeah, don't go too close when you throw the snowballs because then they hurt. They can turn into ice balls, you know, and it like really hurts. The weather here, it's like the last week was weather. It's cloudy. Some days we had even rain. Still like 15, 16 degrees, but you know, it should be 18 degrees around this period of time. And I think the weather from next Monday will be sunny again. So we have bom dia days with a beautiful sun and the beach and the sea on the back. But you know, sometimes it's also good this weather for me, so I can start to do some administration work that I didn't do in the last couple of weeks because of too much sun. I think we are very early today. That is why we only have 36 viewers. Bom dia Irlandia! Nice. TikTok environment. Okay, I'm going to answer a few of the questions, of course. It's an Ask Me Anything. Bitcoin price at the moment, if you remember the charts that I shared the last couple of weeks, it was this huge, you know, bull flag where we broke out of. We are still following the breakout of that bull flag. I have drawn up this temporary trend line, a short-term trend line, and we are still touching it and we're bouncing again. We just bounced again. We dropped a little bit to 38,000, what is it, 800, and we bounced up again. So I think we will keep following this trend line. And to be very clear, guys, we just saw a golden cross on the 4-hour chart. A golden cross on the 4-hour chart. Check my tweet. I tweeted the chart. I also shared it, of course, in the Discord group. But a golden cross on the 4-hour chart is mostly bullish. The last time we saw it, we were around 9 or 10k and we went to 14k. So we could easily, with a golden cross, increase 4k to a new all-time high of 44k. But let's see, just sharing. Okay, let's go into your questions. BTC, Ethereum, this bull run, I will, my goal in BTC is still the 100k this year, and Ethereum, my goal is 10k. Yes, I might sound like really bearish on Ethereum because 10k is like way lower than other people are just suggesting. I just saw a really cool video by Chris, Crypto, together with Ivan on Tech. You know, they are even saying Ethereum 50k, even maybe 100k when the things really go crazy. But you never know, you know. Ethereum is a very good platform, so I think it will do really good. But for me, 10k is already nice enough. Yeah, I know, it's crazy high, 10k. But then again, other people are calling 25k because of the fundamentals. And Ethereum, let's be honest, all the DeFi that's being built on there and everything, if they find the solutions for the high fees and all that stuff, everything could be possible for Ethereum. It is one of the longest blockchains out there. It still is up and running. Yes, it has its flaws now and then, but still, you know, more and more projects built on Ethereum, and the DeFi is going to be huge. Smashing the like, 10k is great, 25 is better for ETH. Yeah, yeah, I will be by laughing my ass off when we see 20k with Ethereum. That would be really funny. If I look at the TikTok and the Bam Bam indicator, Michel van Ewijk, I depends on how much time I have to trade. Or I trade the 15-minute chart, or I trade the 4-hour chart, or I trade even the day chart. The day chart for me is just swing trading, like buying the dips and then selling on the top. But if I really trade, I trade 4 hours or the 15-minute chart. These are my favorite time frames. I don't know why. It's just my favorite time frame. I'm testing around with the 30 minutes, the 1 hour, but you know, you get used to a certain time frame and to the movements of a certain time frame, and then you get into this flow of trading in this time frame, and then you feel comfortable in that time frame. So that is why 15 minutes and the 4 hours I feel very comfortable in those two time frames to trade. You know, it's like experience. Like you play football, you feel comfortable doing some kind of movements, you know, or some kind of play format in the game. Like you always have the same habit, and you just get used to that habit, and you become better and better in this habit. So for me, I became better and better in the 15-minute and the 4-hour chart. That's why I trade on those two time frames. Any more questions? Didi Exne? I don't know, what do you mean with Exne? Exne. Yeah, we don't have 20 centimeters snow over here. We have 20 centimeters of beach. Are you expecting sell the news on ETCME? No, I think it will be push. I think it will be the push that will be pushing Ethereum maybe to the 2,800 where it should be. It should be doubling from the previous all-time high. So I don't think it will be negative news. I think it will be really positive news, because we can see what happened when Bitcoin started to trade on the CME. That was a huge push in Bitcoin, you know, maybe first a dip, but then a huge push. So I think that will be really positive for Ethereum as well. And Ethereum is already very bullish at the moment. So yeah, I don't see Ethereum dropping because of bullish news. We are in a bull market. You know, we are not in a bear market. We are officially in a bull market. So no, I don't see the huge correction. Any other gems than paid? Yeah, paid guys, I warned you for paid many times already months ago in Thailand. It's almost a year ago that I already talked about it, and you know, I expected this project to do really good because I'm involved into the project. That need to be very clear, I'm an advisor of them. So I'm an advisor, and I was there when the first time paid was written on the whiteboard with the whole idea. I was advising them during that period in Thailand. And it grew out to a huge team with a lot of influencers that are of course supporting paid. And that is why Ivan on Tech, NM Crypto, Carl Moon, all of these guys, they know and understand what paid is building and how paid is going to disrupt the financial system when it comes to legal issues. And that is why they are growing, and they have now this ignition. They will grow bigger and bigger, and you know, yeah, indeed, they already are around $4. And I'm not shilling paid because I have a huge bag of them. Because the most of you should know that if you are an advisor or ambassador for these projects, you won't get millions of coins up front. You will get them like in layers sometimes. So it's, for me, it's just the project and the people. I love the people behind this project. And Kyle, the CEO, is a really good friend of mine that I've been hanging out with the last 4 years in Thailand. So, you know, Kyle, that one. So yeah, that's why I support paid. Bitcoin, is Bitcoin going to crash? Was that the question? No, it's not going to crash now. How did I come up with a TikTok indicator? You know, you just walk on the beach and then you think about stuff, or you drink rum coke and then you start to think about stuff, and then you know, when I drink I get creative. And when I smoke I get creative, and you know, and then you just start to think about stuff. How can you simplify something for the crowd? Because you know, I always am unplanned, I'm unstructured. So we started the Bam Bam indicator for leverage trading, but then we noticed that so many signups didn't have experience in trading at all. And I know that if you are not experienced in trading, leverage trading is the most emotional thing you could do. It's like taking you in this roller coaster, and we wanted to take that away, and that is why we came with the TikTok indicator, so that people would feel less fear in trading. Trading is all about educating yourself over and over and over again. It's experience. You build up experience. You start to read and understand the markets, and for a starter, it's just not good to directly start leverage trading. You get stopped out. And with this TikTok, we can educate the community in how to spot trade without having the risk to lose your Bitcoin. So that's why we came to it. Goedemorgen, good morning, Nijmegen. TikTok indicator derives from MACD, and if you go into the TikTok indicator, you can double click on the lines and you can see exactly how it is calculated and which RSI, MACD, everything what it is calculating. We are completely open. You just, if you order the TikTok, then we are open. If you order the TikTok, double click it and you can see everything, how it is set and how it is built up and which calculations. Of course, there are some scripts behind it that we programmed as well to see other type of cloud and everything, but still you can see it. We'll be to see the next correction that will happen in the market next March. Very good question. March has been. Wait, I'm putting up my jeans. It's a little bit too warm. Next March has in history been not the most positive month for Bitcoin. March, mostly, I think 7 out of was a negative month. I don't have the numbers at the top of my head, but I think it's important that we look to March 2017 and to March 2013. So please have a look on that chart that I shared in the video like a couple of days ago. Was March 2013 and 2017 a negative month or a positive month? Because of the last 10 years, multiple, March was 7 times negative and 3 times positive. If March was 3 times positive, one time in 2013 during the bull market, one time in 2017 during the bull market, then I expect another positive month of March in 2021 as well. So that is how I looked in a zoom out way into the markets. Thanks for the question. When will dump coming on Chinese New Year? Yeah, that is always possible. Like Chinese New Year, we have seen volatility always, but during those times, I think the miners, we need to understand, during those times, the Chinese miners were having the upper hand in new Bitcoins flowing into the market. So, this whole industry is changing a little bit. It's not even the miners anymore, but it's now the exchanges that have most BTC onto the new BTCs onto the market. Institutional investors are all over the world. They are not selling, they are hodling. So I don't think we will see the drop as big as we have seen before. But then again, from 40k, 20% correction, that is like 8k to 22k, I'm still bullish. I will keep bullish even if we drop to 25k. I am bullish. We will see a huge increase after that again. But the market is changing. The fundamentals in the market, the whole, it's all changing because of these huge institutional investors. Litecoin, I still hodl Litecoin, a lot of them. I think Litecoin will also go to the previous all-time high of $360 maybe in March. Litecoin again, yes. XLM, I don't hodl them anymore, but I hodled them many times. I traded with XLM. I think Lumen is a good project. I can't say any negative about XLM because they are really building. It's not just a scam project that's trying to scam people. It's like a project that is really building a financial solution for a lot of industries. So yes, I believe in XLM as well. Okay, that was like Max. You asked it now like 20 times. I answered once. Okay. Eat Bitcoin pair. Really good question. At the top of 2017, I think ETH was 0.12 Bitcoin. So I think in the top of this next bull run, Ethereum should minimum be 0.1 Bitcoin again. So that is if you calculate ETH to Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin will be like reaching 100k, Ethereum should be reaching 12k, 0.12 Bitcoin. As that was exactly the amount of Ethereum slash Bitcoin in the 2017 bull market. So expect this to say, how would you be? What will be the next paid? Okay, guys, that is a very good question as well. Let's check my glass bowl if I can find one. Wait, I found one here. Haha, I found my glass bowl. I will ask him, what will be the next paid? Not answering. Shit, doesn't work like that. No. Just make sure that you have paid, because paid has a platform, it's called Ignition, and on Ignition they launch new projects, all on Polka Starter projects, and all the Polka Starter projects that you have seen in the last couple of weeks, months, did really good. So in my opinion, check paid and check the Ignition and check the new project that they are going to launch from that Ignition platform. Thoughts on UBT and how it should be? UBT, can you please tell me what you exactly mean? Is Uniswap the only place where you can buy paid? At the moment, Uniswap is the only place, or you should have bought in the pre-sales. But I can't say it. Nah. But there is news upcoming. I don't think it will take long before paid is listed on some really big exchanges. I don't know it yet, but yeah, I think paid will be big. I think paid will be the project of 2021. And I think when paid is a project of 2021, of course it will be listed on huge exchanges. But I don't know the dates. You know, I'm just a simple dude walking on the beach, and some people that ask me, yeah, is $4 paid not very much? Was $4 Polkadot not much? Was $4 Litecoin not very much? Was $4 Chainlink not very much? You know, it sounds all topping out because it's growing so fast. But why do you think they are growing so fast? Some projects out there really have a use case in this world, really are decentralizing this world. And the people behind paid, please understand, this Kyle Chasse, a good friend of me, he is a Bitcoiner. He wants to disrupt this world. He is a really hardcore Bitcoiner that understands the true fundamentals of Bitcoin and has been in Bitcoin involved since 2009 or 10 or something. You know, this guy really is building something. So that is why, you know, I'm not going to chill paid anymore. That's enough chill. Chill. I'm not going to chill it. And I need to wait with chilling before I have bought my paid myself. Are you worried about... I forgot. Couldn't read it. Where to live on BTC without taxes? That question is asked so many times. Portugal, Switzerland, Germany, Netherlands also very good, 1.3% taxes. I think Panama, 0% taxes as well. And I think Venezuela, they don't even know what taxes is. So all these countries, you could live off Bitcoin without paying taxes. But let me be very clear, that's like the 1 million time I said, because I love bots, probably my wise bots, but also watching at other wise bots. But paying taxes is only something you need to think about if you bought Bitcoins in a KYC regulated way. If we want to disrupt the monetary system and take the control and the power back to the people when it comes to money, new money, peer-to-peer cash, maybe then it's like time that, can I say this on camera? Maybe it becomes time that we don't support that system anymore by paying taxes and fueling up that system. Maybe it becomes time to do some things a little bit more private and just hodl those things without other centralized organizations that can charge you taxes. Know that you hodl your Bitcoins. So yeah, you can buy these in the store. On the bitcoinfamily.com, I think we have a sale at the moment. I think $20 or something. Really cool. Jolie created them. Should I buy Bitcoin today? I think you should buy Bitcoin every day. Dollar cost average into Bitcoin. Just start to buy Bitcoin bit by bit, like we say it. You know, and if you believe Bitcoin will go to 100K, yeah, why not start to buy Bitcoin now? Hello, Hachi from UK. I think the alt season has indeed started. Who am I to say that the alt season didn't start yet? You know, a lot of alts are exploding. And I do think that the alt season will continue, but please understand the moments that Bitcoin is going to run, like it is doing now, I do think Bitcoin is going to run to a new all-time high because of the golden cross. Then you need to be aware that the altcoins won't be running as hard. When Bitcoin goes sideways again, so when Bitcoin finds this new comfortable region like 45 to 50k and bouncing up and down between that level, that will be the moment again that the altcoins will bam take off. Like we saw in the last couple of weeks when Bitcoin was not deciding where to go, the alts started to run. If Bitcoin starts to run to 40k, 45k, the alts won't run with them. You know, I do think this is a correlation between that. People exchanging alts to Bitcoin, Bitcoin to alts, etc. Any more questions? Sorry that I can't read all of them. Are you worried about the dollar? If you are, I don't worry about dollars and euros. I don't have them, so why worry about them? You should worry about the dollars and euros. And if you worry about the dollars and euros, you exchange them very fast into Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. And the dollar is not going to be the world reserve currency for very long. That is what I believe. I think if you look at the chart I shared like 3 days ago in the video, I shared a chart about the world reserve currencies. And the world reserve currencies have been changing like every 80 to 120 years. The dollar has now been a world reserve currency for 110 years. I think it is time it will be exchanged to a new world currency. And I think that the last 4 or 5 years, this new world currency has already been building up. And I think it is evolving slowly into the central bank's digital currency. And which one will be the reserve currency? I bet on the Chinese one, because they are already live and they are like taking over the world a little bit by bit, in my opinion. Bitcoin mining, how is your life? And BTC, oh shice. Couldn't read that one. Elon Musk is a hype with dog. Yeah, Elon Musk admitted that he doesn't own Dogecoins, but that he does love to support the community. So yes, that's why he's pumping. Cardano, yes, is a good investment for me. Cardano, I have Cardano already for years, and yes, I added Cardano a couple of months ago again, and I think 3 weeks ago again, morning. So yeah, Cardano is, in my opinion, yes, a very good one. Doge. You know, what is shilling? Can you be just positive about the project you love? And can you not change from mind after a couple of years? So now maybe he loves Doge and he shills it, and in a couple of years he doesn't like it, he doesn't. Why can't we just do what we like? Chainlink, already invested it like a year ago when I was talking about it in Thailand and in Spain. I bought Chainlink. I bought a shitload of Chainlink and I sold a shitload of Chainlink because it's a coin that I trade with, but I do think they built a really good project for the Bitcoin and blockchain community. So yes, I like Chainlink, but also yes, it still, you know, needs to be proven how good it is. BRD wallet. Please tell me more about the BRD wallet. F2 pool. I saw something, but I don't know what you said. Mining stocks. I don't know why. I think mining is always interesting because mining, you know, mining is kinda like let's compare it with oil, with the digging up of oil and with the digging up of gold. In those like gold rushes, mining was like huge. Everybody wanted to have the most gold. And in oil, everybody is searching for the most oil. Because, you know, that is like things that make the industry, the economy run. And now Bitcoin is becoming part of this huge industry. So Bitcoin mining, in my opinion, will become bigger because every country wants to be the biggest Bitcoin miner. And that will be a huge competition. And this competition will drive to a more healthy economy. And I do think that Bitcoin mining, therefore, will grow. Yeah. Mining future could be solar power, could be wind power, wind energy, could be so many things. We don't know. We do know that everybody in this industry has kind of a good mindset. We want to change the world for the better. So I do think that this whole crypto and blockchain industry will come up with solutions in the future that make it cost efficiency and energy usage and everything better and better and better. Probably we'll be mining Bitcoins with probably we will be mining Bitcoins with our handies, with our mobile phones. And then, you know, have the biggest decentralized network in the world, and there's unstoppable because every mobile phone is able to mine. And then, you know, you have the top of decentralization and top of minimizing your electricity cost outside of the things that we use daily. And I think there is the core of our solution. We need to find out how we can start to mine cryptocurrencies by doing the stuff we do daily, because then we will not be using extra energy. Yes, you can use your desktop as a BTC node, of course. You can use anything as a BTC node. You just need to run the full Bitcoin blockchain wallet on it, and then you have the BTC node. Pi and BTC node. I think a Pi and BTC node is also possible. Yes, I saw a YouTube video that you can run a BTC node on a Pi. It takes some time to install, but it is possible. Yeah, I think you can run a BTC node on the Raspberry Pi. So if you want to decentralize this whole industry, run a BTC node on a Pi. Maybe I need to make a video about it. Hi, Papa Didi. Papa Didi? Is it possible BTC crypto in the... shit! Again, too late. Sorry, somebody called me Daddy Didi. Cool name, Daddy Didi. Who's your daddy? Can you buy in the green and red to... Can you buy in the green and red to hodl? I don't know what you mean. Daniel, living room of Satoshi. This is my living room. Welcome to the living room of Satoshi. Yeah. Is this the living room? Is it big enough for you? Any thoughts on Polkadot? Yeah, Polkadot. You know, I've been investing in Polkadot months already. And yes, Polkadot is going to be bigger and bigger. I really believe that Polkadot is a very good chain, and I think they're gonna snoop a little bit of the market cap of Ethereum and other chains that are now offering a platform you can build dApps on. So yes, Polkadot, very good investment in my opinion, long-term investment. And don't start to freak out now when Polkadot like drops with $3 or $4 or $5. Doesn't matter. Zoom out. It will go up in the future, in my opinion. Living room Satoshi, really good tip. I don't know who gave the tip over there, but that's a really good tip indeed. The living room of Satoshi is a way of paying your bills indeed with Satoshis. Yeah, and yeah, I agree with crypto me. We need to see way more thumbs up. 60 thumbs up. What is this? 180 people watching and like only 60 people liking it. So 120 people hate it. Why are you watching? Okay guys, any more questions? Is there a good video or website on how to set up a BTC node? Yeah, just use YouTube. There is a lot of videos to find about it. I didn't make one yet. Which countries doesn't require KYC? It's not the which countries, which platforms. So if you don't want to do KYC, then you use those platforms that you don't need to use KYC, like Bybit, for example, or like Dogecoin, for example, or like Prime XBT, for example. And if you want to buy Bitcoins without KYC, you know, you use a decentralized exchange or a Bitcoin ATM, or there are multiple of ways of getting your money, cash or bank money, into crypto without KYC. Many ways. Good morning, Lule Agave Robot. That's near us. Running a full. Hi Didi, love the panorama view. Yeah, I love it also, but I would prefer a little bit more sun. Sia coin. Dutch. Or Sia, don't have an opinion about it. I invested in Sia in 2017, 18. I don't know, I don't hodl Sia at the moment. At that time I found a good project. Let me be very honest to you guys. I am not a miracle or an oracle. I don't have that much time to investigate all these platforms, all these cryptos, because I'm really busy with building the Bitcoin family, with the BFAT, with the Bam Bam indicator, with the TikTok indicator, with dividing the funds into charities, all that stuff. So I don't have hours a day anymore to analyze all those cryptos, and I focus mainly on creating our own environment economy, which is called the Bitcoin family, where I create a huge community that will help change the world bit by bit by using products that you don't even see anymore that you're helping. So if I create projects that you can use, and by the fact that you use these projects, I make bitcoins, more bitcoins, then these bitcoins will flow in the fund that will help to change the world. So you are doing your normal thing, and I'm making a fund because of this. So that's why I don't have all the time to watch all the projects. To be honest, I invested in DeFi and in coins before the huge bull run started. So I always start to invest in these projects because I always calculate the 4-year cycle, so you know about when Bitcoin is going to make this huge run. When I told everybody in March last year, please, Bitcoin, buy it now, because Bitcoin is around 3,400 US dollar. We are going to fly from there. And I told that to many and many and many people and in many videos. That was also the moment that I started to invest in these projects. So the projects at that moment were Chainlink, were Polkadot, were eGold, Elrond at that moment, were Paid Network. They were already building the platform there. And so that were the main alts. I put a little bit more big bags in. And of course, my Dogecoin. I had a few million Dogecoin. So yeah, that was also a really good bag. 4-year cycle that fixed the... It's kind of fixed. It's not like a promise of me that it will always happen. But if you look back in history, we can see that the 4-year cycle has been happening every time again. So that means 3 green years, 1 red year, 3 green years. So the red year should be 22, sorry. So that should be a red year, and then 2023 should be a sideways year, and 2024 should again be increasing, and then 2025 should again be the bull run year. So that is how Bitcoin has been moving. Just analyze Bitcoin. Just look back on the BLX chart on TradingView, zoom out in a monthly or a weekly time frame, and then you can see what happened. You can see 2013 happened the same. There was the top. 2014, that was the bear year. 2015, sideways. 2016, we started climbing. 2017, we topped out. 2018, bam, bear year. 2019, sideways. 2020, slowly climb. 2021, we should top again. I think we will cycle every time again. So yeah, it is very important to this time right when you want to sell. Okay. Any more questions? 175 viewers, 93 thumbs up, 7 more thumbs up, and we have 100. Family social money, yes, I just told a lot about it. I can tell some more about it. CME futures will be very positive in my opinion. I don't know the Europe FX platform. Do you think ETH will drop or rise? Sorry, I'm late. Do you think ETH... in the long term, ETH will rise. I think I already said that Ethereum... Okay, let's be... breathe. Sometimes I need to breathe because I've been making these lives now already for like 6 weeks, I think. In my first live, Ethereum was around $600. I told you guys in that live, buy Ethereum now because Bitcoin has doubled to 40k. I told you specific those words. Ethereum is double as well. I told you Bitcoin reached an all-time high of 20k and doubled to 40k. I told you in all of those videos, Ethereum is going to repeat those steps. And now we saw Ethereum did repeat the steps. So Ethereum went indeed to the all-time high of $1,400, and now it's going to double, I think, to $2,800, maybe $2,400, $2,500. Maybe it will be underperforming in like what Bitcoin did, doubling the all-time high. But still, yes, I think there is a lot of growth potential for Ethereum in the long term. Short term, I don't freak out in these dips of like 10% tomorrow and 20% the day after. They will go up again, in my opinion. Sorry, I need to explain it again. No, I don't know Europe FX platform, Dan, and you have asked now 7 times. No. Not yet. Educate me in a direct message, please. Not bombing the whole chat over here. What about the 2021 BTC alt cycle? 2020-21 alt cycle? The alt cycle has been repeating always after Bitcoin tops out. In 2017, Bitcoin topped out in, like say December, Ethereum came like almost 6 weeks later in January somewhere, and I think Litecoin started the run before Bitcoin, but also topped out a month later than Bitcoin. So I think this year again, Ethereum will be topping out later than Bitcoin. Good morning, boyo as well. Any more questions? There is emotion. Yeah, it's always difficult to sell at the top, but that's because of greed. So if people are too greedy, you will be like, oh, more, more, more. But if you made like 300% profits in a year, please, that's a lot of money. Sell at the top. And how do you know when the top is there? Nobody knows the exact top. But you can see and read all the indicators, and you can analyze the charts, and you can analyze the off-chain metrics, and then you can see a little bit when the top is coming near. You can analyze plan B, you can analyze the NVT, there are many indicators that you can keep an eye on to understand when the top is happening. And I wouldn't aim for the perfect top, because you will never be able to reach that perfect top. You know, aim for being like 10 days earlier than the top. You don't stress about 20% less profit. Stress about that if you go to the top and you try to sell your Bitcoins at the top, all exchanges will have bam, crashes. You won't be able to sell your Bitcoins exactly at the top. Sell like 1 or 2 weeks before. Just be happy with the profit. Profit is profit. Take it. That's the only advice I can give. And if you keep following these videos every Sunday and every day on my YouTube, I'm working these videos every day. I work my ass off for a reason, to keep you up to date about this. And when I feel that the top is coming, I will share with you the top is coming. I am going to sell. Probably I sold an hour before, so you don't crash the price that I don't have profit. No, that's the advantage as an influencer, let's be honest. No, but I will be very transparent in that. Do you always buy Bitcoin in the red? In which red? What red? I don't understand what you mean with on the red. When's the best time to sell? I buy Bitcoins. I just add Bitcoins to my portfolio continuously, because I really believe that we even haven't started yet. So if I earn US dollar tether with anything, selling a hoodie or whatever, 50% goes into charity, 50% I buy cryptocurrency. And we thank you for that. Thank you for watching every day. Hopefully the sound is better today. Then I don't use those AirPods anymore. 111 thumbs up. That's my lucky number, man. 11 is my lucky number. That is what you mean with red is bearish. I have bought Bitcoin in green as well. I bought Bitcoin when we went to 12,000 last year. And, I thought we would go to 14K. And we were having a huge green candle. I bought Bitcoin. So no, not only when it's red. I buy green, red, purple, pink, yellow, fish. I don't know what to say. How did you celebrate when you started to get... how do I celebrate that I get into profit? At that moment we were just on a beach, white sand beach, palm trees, just chilling in the sun. I always celebrate with a Bacardi Coke. It's just my drink. I don't know why. I like it. I'm not even paid by Bacardi. And maybe we do a shout out to Bacardi. Bacardi, you should sponsor the Bitcoin family. He has the B of Bacardi on his arm. And he drinks a bottle a week. So yeah, now I mostly have a drink. A good rum, a good whiskey, or a good bottle of wine. Mostly celebrated with my wife. Sometimes, let's be very honest about this, sometimes I can get very emotional in those times as well, because it's a very strange feeling to be discussing 3 years in a row with people about something you really believe in, and you keep receiving back disbelief. This is my life. 2 years now, the last 2 years, I was telling everybody, please buy Bitcoin, please buy Bitcoin. My friends, my family, I told my brother, my sister, sell your house, take the overvalue of your house, buy Bitcoins now, you're going to change your life forever. 2 years long I've been doing this, and 2 years long you get the answers back. No, I think it's a scam. No, I think it will go to 1,000. No, 2 years long you're fighting. You're trying to let people see what is happening. You're trying to give people this changing life. So if after 2 years long, it appears you're right, and Bitcoin goes to 10K and breaks 20K and goes to 30 and 40K, you can get emotional of this. You can get like, you see, I'm not lying to those people. You know, I was right. Why didn't they believe me? And then you need rum. Then you drink a rum. Then you just sit down at house with your wife in the jacuzzi, whatever. You drink a rum and you say, why? Why didn't they believe me? I was so clear and everything, and they still didn't, and now they still have financial shit. So yeah, for me, every time when it means I'm making profit, I'm also having the confirmation of the vision I believed in. I believed in Bitcoin, and that is what is that's not always like party style. It's also like cannabis. Oh, cannabis coins. There are so many weed coins, man. In 2017, the weed business was huge in crypto. So yes, cannabis coin is huge. Cannabis coins are huge. I think in America they are used in a big time. I think in California, of one of the states where cannabis is legal. And in those legal parts, yeah, Jägermeister also good. Isn't it like the Jägermeister bomb? How is the drink called again? The bomb? La Bomba? I don't know. But cannabis coins will be huge as well, of course, because, you know, cannabis community is a very good community that will not need the financial system and just accept that the cannabis coin has value and use it to buy cannabis in a private way. So yes, I think I think cannabis coins are big and maybe even bigger in the future. Red Bull. I don't do too many crazy stuff, I think, to be sponsored by Red Bull. Maybe they will ask me, jump, bommetje, jump, all that stuff. Yeah, so no. I don't know. Green hair, lol. Okay, we have 200 viewers, guys. 120. That's really nice. The Dutch, we only have 100 now, so we have 200. So that means probably 100 Dutch and 100 international people. Really nice for a Sunday morning. How many technical indicators do you use before making a trade? I use the Bam Bam indicator, the TikTok indicator. So in those indicators, I always trade on a triple confirmation. So I'm not using too many indicators. I'm using our own built indicators, and I trade when I see a triple confirmation in those built indicators. So that is what I do. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, I just see somebody ordered the hoodie. Somebody just ordered the hoodie in the store. Thanks for ordering the hoodie. I just saw, really cool. I can see the messages coming in. Really nice. Oh yeah, I've been making TikToks with my daughter. Did you see the TikToks? My daughter was that, man, making the TikToks with me, and I was looking at all these TikToks. I'm like, okay, I'm really too old for TikToks. That's like another audience. But then Jessa was like, Dad, I want to make TikToks. And then I started to look a little bit more in TikTok. And I did a few TikToks now. Yesterday, even the Bob Marley TikTok. Because, you know, Bob Marley's birthday yesterday. And yes, I love Bob Marley. I love all his lyrics. Don't worry, be happy. But also, don't worry, because every little thing is going to be all right. I played that song so many times in the bear market. People would go, yeah, like my whole family was like, oh, Didi, again. Yes, again, because I need to get the mindset to not worry, because every little thing is going to be all right. Don't worry about a thing, because every little thing, I love that lyric. And that was a really good song for the bear market. Any more questions? Sorry that I talk too much and don't read the questions. Idiot, isn't ask me anything and you're talking too much again. Give your thumbs down if I talk too much. 3 little birds, yes, told me to invest in way more than only Bitcoin. Bam Bam indicator, or Steve's hybrid indicator. No. Steve came out with the hybrid indicator after that we had the Bam Bam. But yes, you know, I don't believe Steve is doing bad. I did a course at Crypto University. I love Steve's videos. He is really, I think Steve is the reason, let's be very honest, that I started to zoom out more on the charts, because I really like the videos that Crypto University was making. And I decided to contact Steve and say, hey man, my daughter and I want to learn a little bit better trading. Can we check your courses? So we checked the courses. I really liked them. So yeah, I don't think the BAM is like something to do with him. The BAM is flowing out of the margin call team, and the margin call team already created indicators the last 10 years. So the BAM is a result of indicators by the margin call team that has been developing these indicators for multiple years and testing those indicators. And we are optimizing these indicators every year again. So all the indicators that now are being started today, they still need to do all that testing period. We already tested this, all those indicators, TikTok, BAM, for many years. The only new one that we needed to develop completely new was now the BFET, the automated trader. So that is why we are also like very careful with that one. Je erg veel lult. Yes, ik lul veel te veel, man. Lullen als een malle. Maar let's invite your girlfriend on the screen, then she can lull a little bit. My preferred stablecoin is DAI. I use DAI, US dollar Tether, USDC as well. But I prefer DAI because they are decentralized. Which crypto podcasts do I watch? Many. I listen a few podcasts, not many, but I like to, if it's about YouTube videos, I like to watch Digital Asset News. I like to watch Crypto Crew University. I of course also like to watch MM Crypto, Carl the Moon, because you know all these guys, we hang out together, and of course you support each other by watching your content and looking at each other's content as well. Kannst du ein bisschen in Deutsch sprechen? Ich verstehe leider bloß die Hälfte. Meine Entschuldigung, gestern war so eine niederländische Live, heute ist eine englische Live. Vielleicht muss ich mal einen deutschen Live machen, aber mein Deutsch ist nicht so super gut. So, ich versuche es, aber ja, dann können die anderen das nicht verstehen. So, vielleicht mache ich das mal einmal, aber ich glaube, dass meine Community in Deutsch nicht so ganz groß ist. And another one bought a hoodie. 2 hoodies sold already. That is so cool. I'm selling hoodies. Oh shit, I need to share this with Jodie because Jodie created the design. She will be very happy. She's making money as a 15 years old. Bitcoins. Azo. Indeed, Azo. Lol. Do we have any more questions? Thought on Verge. Down for a long time. Yes. I've been a Verge supporter in 2017. I still have a small bag of Verge. You know, I've been talking to the Verge team now and then, of course. I also presented one time in Rotterdam at the Verge annual meetup. I don't know. I think they are still building, and I think it's not a scam coin. I think Verge is a coin that really tries to build, but they need a community. And I think when the community starts to believe in Verge again, you know, then it will go step by step higher again. You know, Verge for me was like the first coin that connected the porn industry with crypto. How beautiful is that? 2 of my passions, porn and crypto. And Verge was the one that connected porn with crypto for me. So, you know, I can't hate Verge. I can't hate Verge. It was really big news at that time, so I hodl my Verge back. Not just because of the Verge, because also of the porn. Yeah, I need to watch this. No, I'm not watching those videos. I think I get enough porn at home. Hope my wife is not watching this and reading 50 Shades of Grey, because that will make my life even better again. Ooh, that's like a coincidence. John Player, you just said BDSM when I said 50 Shades of Grey. You know, I can read your thought, John. I can read your thought. I already gave the answer. It has to that chain as well. BFAT cost you a Raspberry Pi. The BFAT, we gave that one away for free. The BFAT, but please, we are still fine-tuning the BFAT. But the only thing you need to be automated trading is a Raspberry Pi 3 Plus. So not Raspberry Pi 4, not Raspberry 2, Raspberry Pi 3 Plus. If you order that thing, it's like $30 somewhere on Amazon or whatever. Then we will send you a script that you can install on that thing, and then you will be automated trading on the BAM signals and the TikTok signals. We switched now to the TikTok signals because they are a little bit more reliable for the BFAT. So if you buy this Raspberry Pi 3 Plus, then you come to the Discord server. We will hook you up with an automated traded script. You will install that script on an SD card on the Raspberry Pi, and then you will be automated trading the signals we have with the BAM and the TikTok or /TikTok. But again, you're not making profits, huge profits like manual trading. but slow profits, that when you compound these slow profits, they will be huge in the long term. Don't expect 20% profits a day. Yes, I am very sure we will visit Indonesia again. I think maybe the next step will be Bali. Maybe visit some family in Jakarta, and then to Bandung, to Bali, maybe even to the Maluku Islands again, because we love Ambon and we have a lot of family there. So Indonesia, yes, when they open up the borders again, that we are allowed to fly there without PCR tests, without vaccinations, we will come back to Indonesia very soon. Because I need to learn some little bit more Indonesian, and my kids need to learn some Indonesian as well, because we only bahasa Indonesia sedikit, and we need more. More is banyak. Yes, banyak. Where are we now? We are now in Portugal, Lagos, in Portugal. Really nice Portugal. We are here, and we will probably do a registration in Portugal as well. We don't own a house, we don't own shit, but it is possible in a creative way to be registered in Portugal. And for me, the advantage of being registered in Portugal is 0% tax on Bitcoin. Bam! Yeah, I can still count in Indonesian. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this bull run will last to between July and December of this year, in my opinion. You always travel around the globe. Yes, we did 40 countries in the last 3.5, 4 years. No, I'm lying. It's almost 5 years now in September, I think. What year do we are? We are in 2021. We started in September 2016. 17, 18, 19, 20. Wow! September this year, we are traveling for 5 years. I need to update my knowledge. Sudah makan. Saya mau makan, saya mau minum. Saya mau minum Bacardi Coke, saya mau makan nasi goreng. I should believe. Perhentian Islands, we've been there in Malaysia. Perhentian Islands. We were there in 2002 already. Then it was like really nothing there, no internet, anything. There was the satellite internet. Yeah, Perhentian Islands we loved. Yeah, as well. Beautiful. The Gilis next to Bali, Gili Trawangan, Gili Meno, Gili Air, really beautiful islands as well. Nusa Lembongan across Bali, also really beautiful. I am an island guy, so I would love to spend a lot of time a year in an island. I don't know what it is, I just love the island vibe, and that is why I also walk on beaches. And many people will say, Didi, you're a standard, like that's so cliche, a dude walking on the beach. Yeah, I'm not doing it to get views, I'm doing it because I like it. I like it like that. Bam! That's a song my kids always listen every day. What's your preferred stablecoin? DAI. D-A-I. DAI. It's a decentralized stablecoin, and that's why I like it. But I also use US dollar Tether. I also use PAX. I also use USDC. So I use them all. Just platform supports which one. Bitcoin 39,200. Perfect. I'm happy. Yes, we've been to Australia, and if you ask my kids and wife to where they would like live in the world, Australia would be the answer, or Portugal, or Indonesia. So we would have 3 countries where we would live. So my plan is a couple of months Europe and Portugal, couple of months in Asia, Thailand, Indonesia, couple of months probably other countries, you know, and then just keep traveling all life long, something like that. Sorry that I sing so much. I'm just too happy. Happy motherfucker. You say tax when you... Yeah, you don't pay tax in Portugal. Also not in Switzerland. And in many other countries also not if you just don't tell them you have bitcoins. Did you like my rap song? I saw the rap song. Did I listen it? Yeah, I saw a few of your songs. We need to make it an own rap song, you know. My daughters need to be singing in it, like background chords. I need to do a few lyrics, and the rest please use a good singer. Yeah, all night long. I am saying all life long. So we will change the song. Apollo FinTech. Yeah, heard about it but didn't dig deep into it yet. So I need to dig deeper in Apollo Fintech GSX. Haven't seen too much. Thanks for all the Swiss hearts, Swiss hearts, Swiss hearts. What do you think about Dogecoin? I love Dogecoin. I mined Dogecoin already in 2013. At the top of my Dogecoin Ethereum, I held more than 7 million Dogecoins. I was a Dogecoin millionaire. I was. I'm just thankful that Elon Musk saw the same and started to pump it. Do you teach your children some school courses? Yes. They follow Galileo. Down below the videos you can see the link, and in this link you can find all the information if you click it. It's called Galileo. It's an online school backed up by an American private school. So yes, they will be getting a certificate as well if they want. So Galileo, that is the online school. Summer, Europe, winter, Asia. Yeah, something like this. That should be the right way, but now the whole lockdown. I just want to say blockdown. That's how much blockchain is on my mind. But the whole lockdown situation prevented us to go to Asia in this winter. So I would have no. Ooh, winter in Europe is really cold, huh? It's a little bit too chilly for me now at the moment, but you know, I just keep going on here, and because we can't. Yeah, did you see the Gene Simmons Hakuna Matata? What was it? JPEG or the image with the lion and Doge? I love it. I love it when these big stars are going to, come into the scene and try to pump these coins. Where are your best place to live? All over the world. I love to connect with people. I love to, find new people. For me, I get energy of just traveling. How long can you stay in a country without paying tax? In Germany, you can only stay 60 days. Oh, I don't know all those rules. I don't care about those rules. We just travel and we just, it's when you go off the grid, which means you don't have a bank account anymore. It becomes a little bit more difficult, I think, for governments to track your spendings and all that stuff. So also tracking your tax and all that stuff. But you need to go off the grid. You need to be all in. And that's difficult for most people to do. Yeah, Dogecoin has of course, something. People say there's no fundamentals in Dogecoin, but it has a community. And a community creates belief, and belief creates price. Gold didn't have the community when the first person found the yellow stone. It was just a yellow stone. And because of the community, everybody agreeing, this yellow stone is more valuable than the black stone, let's call this Yellowstone gold, this became valuable. And because the community that believed in gold became bigger and bigger and bigger, and everybody was like, wow, what a beautiful yellow stone, let's give it more value. That's why gold became more valuable. That's also how it works with cryptocurrencies. It's community-based. So the bigger the community, the bigger the chance is that a cryptocurrency will survive and even will increase in value. That's how I think about it. A stupid vision maybe about from a long-haired dude with a cap that says huddle on the beach in Portugal. Did you ever panic sell Bitcoin? Yes, I did, but that was in 2018. And in 2000, wait. My biggest mistake ever was panic selling in 2013. Yeah, when we crashed from $1,200 to $200, I panic sold my Bitcoins to break even with my investment in the Bitcoin miners. Because in that moment I invested a lot of money in Bitcoin mining, too much probably for that moment for me. So I needed to sell my Bitcoins to break even with an investment. And that was the panic sell disaster of my life. Because you can imagine that if you sell your Bitcoins around $400, it's pretty painful to look back to that now. Yeah, sorry. What argument you use when someone says Bitcoin uses a lot of energy? I don't use any arguments anymore. I wrote a beautiful article about it. You can find it on our website, thebitcoinfamily.com. I have a blog where I write some articles now and then. If people discuss to me about Bitcoin is using energy, I just ask them, did you ever think about how much energy is used by the monetary system? How much energy is used to create paper notes, coins, and to keep this system running, then you need to think about everything, all the steps that are taken to create money. You know, it's from cotton plantations to huge industrial fabrics where they use huge trucks to drive through, huge machine to convert all that cotton into paper, huge machine to print paper into money paper, huge trucks again to transport it, huge planes to divide this money all over the world, and then it just arrives in all these huge bank buildings that are running on computers that again are backed up by server rooms that again use aircon and heating to get people a perfect climate, and all of that stuff combined to just maintain the physical cash money, in my opinion, uses like 10,000 times more energy than the whole Bitcoin industry is doing. So no, Bitcoin for me is more energy efficient than money has ever been. Money is using 10 times more energy than Bitcoin. And that is why, that's my answer to those people. Yeah, mining gold and oil also. But and if you, there's the second very important thing, if we look at the creation of money and the creation of oil and gold, and then we look at the death statistics, we can see that thousands, if not 100,000 of people have died because of gold, oil, and the creation of money. Now you tell me how many people have died because of the creation of Bitcoin. Has there been like a huge minor fire where people die, but it's not thousands? Just do your own research. Always look at the facts. So many people died because of money, gold, oil. No has died yet about Bitcoin. All positive signs for Bitcoin, in my opinion. I think I met you in Hawaii. I don't think, because I haven't been to Hawaii, but I would love to meet you. Jose Rivera in Hawaii. How much money for living per month with family? We live around, it depends on the country, but an average $3,000 per year, per month, per year. Yeah, we eat sand. So yeah, we live about around $3,000 per month with a family of 5, and that's inclusive the traveling and everything else. Yeah, and then the ATMs use it, and all the other offices use energy 24/7. So you know, a bank building with 1,000 employees has a minimum of 1,000 computers that need to be backed up by huge server rooms. And those server rooms, they need a lot of cooling and energy and air conditions. And those people, they are complaining, summer is too hot, and winter is too cold. So all energy used for, you know, keeping this banking system running, man, that's like so much more than Bitcoin. Then I need to say a little bit more longer in Portugal, if it is 180 days. Yeah, of course, then you have the traveling, you have the trains, you have the cars, you have everything. People that believe that Bitcoin is like not efficient when it comes to energy, they need to do a little bit more research about it. Don't believe what the media is saying, because they also say that the whole world is dying of a flu, while only like 1% of, not even 1% is dying of this flu. Why don't they shout every day in the newspapers, 99.9% survived the flu, 99.9% survived the flu, 99% survived the flu, 98.4% survived. If they would just post those positive numbers every day, everybody would be a little bit more positive. Why make these people afraid? So never believe what the media is writing always about Bitcoin, because they want to, you know, they need clicks. Media are the biggest clickbait companies out there. Because of the clicks they receive, they get sponsorships, and that is how they live. Yeah, it has a 99% recovery rate, but that's what you don't read in the news. You only read about that 1% that doesn't recover or has some stuff in. Didi, you recommend buying pay now or waiting for a dip? It's very difficult. You know, when a project starts to run this hard and this fast, it's almost difficult to say when there will be a dip. I don't see a dip coming, and you need to look to the dip. What can the dip at that moment be? Like, if there's a 40% dip, it will be $1.60 or something. The upwards potential of paid is way bigger than the dip. We can dip from $4 to 0, that's $4, but we can grow from $4 to $16, $20, or even $40. So the upwards potential is bigger than the dip potential. And that is how you look at these charts. It's risk reward. So for me, paid is still just the beginning. It went live 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago on Uniswap. We are in 2 weeks with paid, we are in $4 region. 2 weeks Uniswap. Can you imagine what will happen to paid when it goes live on Binance or OKEx or one of these other huge exchanges? I don't think that this dip matters. In my opinion, paid will go way higher. But that's no financial advice, just a beach dude walking here named Didi Bitcoin. And okay, and it's a little bit sad, can't eat a good fish soup in the restaurant, because here also in Portugal, the people start to believe that the flu would go into a soup and then would kill you or something. I don't know what. So yeah, for me, I'm not a financial advisor, guys. I'm just an ambassador of paid. So also understand this. I am an ambassador of paid. Of course, I'm positive, and always ask other people's opinion as well. Check yesterday's interview between paid network CEO Kyle and Ivan on Tech. They had an interview yesterday. If you want to know some more about why I think that paid will be bigger, then check that interview on Ivan on Tech with the CEO of paid. Then you know more. Don't only believe me. Okay, more questions, guys. Sometimes I can't read all the questions, so sorry and my apologies for not answering all your questions. Yeah, I'm not going to say apology again. It's enough. Look, they close the beaches over here with these things, but the people, they pull those things away like this, and then they go onto the beaches. So, lockdown. Yeah, and there are also multiple paths that you don't need to do that thing, and you can just cross the beaches. Let's see where I walk here. Okay, do we have any more questions, guys? Chainlink, already said it many times, a very positive opinion. I love them. I bought them a long time ago and I'm still hodling them. Yeah, I think this is a good project that is really has a use case. If you want to invest in projects, always, or in alts or in coins that are going to explode wildly, like everybody is saying, always look at the use case. If there is a use case, like a case for this currency that really will have an influence in some kind of industry, that people will use it, then I think it's a good investment. If it has no use case, like a pizza coin or a banquet coin or whatever, that is for me just temperate investment to chill and to make profits. But Chainlink, Polkadot, these have use cases. These are really good projects. Paid has use cases. Doge, for example, is the only coin that doesn't have a use case, but has a community and is usable as peer-to-peer cash. So very cheap transactions with Doge. Yes, Celsius Network is step 6 of the Plan D. Do you remember Plan D? If you don't remember Plan D, go to my Twitter and search for Plan D, because there is a Plan B, but there is also Plan D. And the Plan D is that you sell all your luxury stuff. That's step 1. Step 2 is you go and minimize your costs by living on a beautiful, cheap, tropical island. Step 3 is you go all into Bitcoin. Step 4 is you chill on that island and wait for the bull run to come. Step 5 is you sell your Bitcoins at the top of that bull run. Step 6 is you exchange your US dollar Tether or whatever stable coin you have at that moment by exchanging your Bitcoins at the top of the bull run, and you use them to get or to stake and to get some rewards on one of these platforms like Celsius or like all of the other ones, and then you live off the yield of the staking volume you have during the bear year. So the bear year, you just live off the interest of the profits you are staking at one of these DeFi platforms like Celsius. And then when you see that the bear market has ended and that we are bottoming out in Bitcoin, you exchange your staked currencies back into Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other projects you like, and you ride that bull run year again. And then that is how Plan D looks like. And then after you ended step 7 or 8, now where are we again? Then you start to repeat again from step 4. Again, run the bull run, get out at the top, yield, blah, blah, blah. That's how we do it. That's the way I like it. That's the way, I like it. Bam, bam. So yes, Plan D. Hashtag Plan D. Share this video with hashtag Plan D. Ooh, slippery here. I almost fell. Yeah, it has rained all night. Do we have some more questions? We are already at 70 minutes. I'm going to continue again to 80. So that's another 11 minutes because that will be approximately the time that I arrive at my house again. So let's give it another 11 minutes. Some more questions. I need to figure out if I could even somewhere. I need to wait. There's a mountain biker. And any more questions? Yes. Another 10 minutes. And then do we stop? And do we need to do another game again? Does anybody has an idea to play a really cool game? Yeah, we had the like the fire. Oh, so many questions. IOTA, I've been investing in IOTA many times. At the moment, I'm not holding IOTA, but always a project that I keep an eye on. Sorry, I didn't read the questions. What? Ooh, you're going too fast. Have you seen a Cardano search? Yeah, of course, Cardano has a lot of potential. That's why I'm invested in Cardano, and I told you many times to be invested in Cardano. Ada. No, I don't have gold and silver. The only gold I have is my ring that I got married. My wife has a golden ring with a diamond, with a big ass diamond. So we also have diamonds. No, we don't have gold and silver, only that one. I was thinking about buying silver for the silver squeeze by Wall Street Bets, but I didn't. So no silver here and no gold. Maybe there's some silver here in the back. Maybe there's some silver. Bitcoin Cash. I have some Bitcoin Cash because I bought them and I got them out of the hard fork, of course, of Bitcoin. So yes, I have Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash is the doubtful currency for me that I would like to support, would like not to support, so on. But I've been to Slovenia, and there is BTC City, and BTC City is a city where you can do everything with Bitcoins, and that one is kind of built by BTC Cash Profits and Roger Ver, and the project is called, I think, Alipay at the moment. They changed the name. They are now Go Crypto. Are they now Go Crypto or Alipay? One of those two is Go Crypto or Alipay. Roger Ver is one of the seed investors in that one, and so yeah, I think Bcash can have a future when Bitcoin gets too expensive in being a peer-to-peer cash, or when Ethereum is too expensive, like now is the huge fees. I don't know the fees at the moment at Bitcoin Cash. If somebody knows it, please comment down below. How much does it cost now to send Bitcoin Cash? I did use Lightning Wallet yesterday in a really strange way. There was a guy here in Portugal telling me, Didi, you could use Bitcoin Lightning Network in Telegram at the moment. So I needed to install LTN bot somewhere. Send me a private message. I will share it on the Discord server. There is a bot now on Telegram that you can connect to your Lightning wallet, and you can send very cheap without fees Bitcoins through the Lightning network to each other with Telegram or username or Bitcoin wallet, and it's really cool. I did have Lite.im as well. They did the same. I don't know how they are doing at the moment, Lite.im, but this new project is also doing it on Telegram. Really cool. So you can send Bitcoins very cheap all over the world. Hi, Tero. Any more questions, guys? We have a little 7 minutes. Yeah, and if you want to come for a Bacardi Coke or a coffee, then now you know where I live, because I'm walking to my house through the street. You need to go in with your car or by foot. Ask you something because of your clothing. What is about the clothing? Sorry. These clothing, all this stuff you can find and buy on the bitcoinfamily.com, or our other website is called yolofamilytravel.com/shop. The links are down below the video. If you go there, you can find all these hoodies. I have these in all colors: pink, black, gray, white, green, and yeah, also the caps, also jeans, flip-flops, towels, baby rompels, baby suits, dog suits, everything with Bitcoin on it, or any other cool text. Just check them. I think more than 60 different shirts and hoodies. Yeah, cool. I will do that next time. Next time when I will be walking and people will be passing by, I will include them into the video. Very good tip. Yes, I will be making it interactive and ask them what they know about Bitcoin. So then they will be live talking to you and me about Bitcoin. Good idea. Thank you. We'll do it next time. I will go the next video I will make in the center of town. So the chance is bigger that we meet some people. Thank you, Jose Rivera. I love your name. BTC, should we sell? Why? Why? We are on the bull market. What is the need? Yeah, Lightning Network is the solution for Bitcoin. A second layer application for the Ethereum. Bull run, yes, we are in the bull run. Of course, we're on the bull run. Hodl. 2020 will be very epic. I believe that as well. It will be the biggest bull run we have ever seen. Not percentage-wise, but zero-wise, because there will be a lot of zeros behind the Bitcoin price. Minimum of 100K, in my opinion. The Bitcoin bull run top price. Yes, I think VeChain, I don't own them anymore. Yeah, I do own a little bit VeChain. I do own a little bit VeChain, but not a big bag, not a big bag. Arriving home. Stellar and Ethereum, okay. We have 4 more minutes. What do we do? Does anybody have a game for the last 4 minutes? Show us something cool. Very cool. I can show you something very cool. This one, it is really cool. I think it's only 10 degrees. It's really cool. What can we expect tomorrow? Dogecoin millionaire. Soppy, of course. I once drank soppy with an uncle in Ambon, and this guy could drink so much soppy. Soppy is homemade alcohol in Indonesia, and he made soppy, and he was like, "Oh, Didi, drink soppy with me," and I was like, okay. And he kept drinking. And I was like, okay, I can't be, I can't be beaten by a guy of 70 and drinking soppy. So I drink so much soppy. But I had a headache. The day after, man, my wife woke me up at 7. No. If you're a man in the night, you're a man in the morning as well. And I need to get up with a soppy head. It was like terrible. This is our house. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's really cheap at the moment here in Portugal because of the lockdown and the winter. My favorite place is the jacuzzi. We have a small pool, and we have the beautiful wall. Yeah, it keep hyping. I sold my Dogecoin around 0.068. I bought them back around 0.03. So I doubled the amount of Dogecoins in that trade, and now I just ride and see where Dogecoin goes again because there was a lot of profit in that trade already. How much for the rent? It's I need to think because I am paying this one in Bitcoin. So it's like every month is a different Bitcoin price for me. I found it, yes, on Airbnb, but it's around 1,500 euros at the moment. Yeah. You will be able to make money in crypto for always. I think that we will see this bull run. I also think we see a bear market. The bears will run. But in those bear markets, if you short Bitcoin or short any other cryptocurrency, you can also make money. And when Bitcoin goes down in a bear market, it doesn't go down like this or bam, down. It goes down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So when you trade, you just focus on the down and ups. And that's why a lot of people love the Bam Bam indicator and the TikTok indicator. You will find the Bam Bam indicator and the TikTok indicator down below with the links. You can also go to didibam.com because the Didi Bam Bam indicator and the TikTok indicator are showing you where will be the down and where will be about the up, down and up. So it's better, it's a tool to use for trading to have a better view of when we will be topping or bottoming out. So that is why these indicators are really cool to use. I hodl BNB as well. Not too many, I need to be honest. I just have a few of them. Wife like you with a full beard. Like a big beard? Maybe I need to try to have a huge big beard once. Yeah, maybe I need to try. Puerto Rico, but I'm living in Seville. Have you been to any of them? Yes, I've been to Sevilla in Spain, and we love the town. I think it's a 2.5 hour, 3 hour drive. Um, if Bitcoin goes to 50,000 US dollar, I will do a bommage. If Bitcoin goes to 50,000 US dollar, I will do a bommage. I will do a big bommage. I will do like 10 times this bommage. I think if it goes to $50,000, I will even try to climb on that roof, like climbed on up there, like there on this wooden thing. If Bitcoin goes to 50,000, I'm going to climb on that wooden thing and jump off it in the pool with a bommage. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do when Bitcoin goes to 50K. We have 80 minutes, guys. Bam! Yeah, I want to thank you all for watching today again. Hope you really enjoyed this Ask Me Anything. If you have any tips or advice on how to improve these AMAs, if you want me to do other things, or if you have any social media advice, how I could structure them a little bit more, then please let me know, because then I can, start to improve my AMAs all. There is in the Discord server, there is like this feedback channel. Please leave some feedback there, so I can improve my skills and I can improve these AMAs, so you will like them even more. Thanks. I wish you an amazing Sunday. Hopefully you really enjoyed it. Always remember to zoom out in Bitcoin, of course, and to zoom in at life. Try to enjoy every single minute of the day, as that is exactly what life should be about. But you already know that because you are watching my videos every day and again and again. Thanks. My love and greets to all you there and all your families, and enjoy your beautiful Sunday, and hopefully see you tomorrow again, Monday, with a normal video. I will keep this rhythm. So Monday to Friday, I will be creating these videos, editing the videos, and in the weekends, I will be doing lives in Dutch and in English. So I don't need to edit in the weekends because it costs me a lot of time, and that is the way that I can optimize the time with my family in the weekends as well. So that is why I am not making edited videos. I will be posting my thoughts in the weekends about the charts on Twitter and in Discord. So if you miss these charts and all these trades in these live videos, then please join the Discord group or my Twitter, because there I will share the charts like I normally do in those edited videos. Thank you again, and hopefully see you tomorrow again. Bam! Bye, guys.